Hello, my name is Jimmy Choi, and to give a quick introduction about myself, I'm an upcoming sophomore at UC Davis, and I currently live in South Korea. Today, I would like to introduce my patent, the Emotional Translator. To give a description about my patent, it utilizes a person's facial movements by detecting the movements of a person's eyebrows, eyes, upper and lower eyelids, lips, cheeks, and the jaws. By using these features on a person's face, my device is able to decide whether a person is feeling happiness, sadness, anger, disgust, fear, or surprise. An example of how the device detects happiness would be that the eyes are narrowed with some wrinkling around the eyes, cheeks being raised, and the lips are pulled back and the teeth are exposed in a smile, as you can see on the picture on the right. After such movements have been captured by the camera, it brings the data into a scale that decides on how happy, for example, a person is. This would be different for how much angle the eyelids have moved or how much teeth are exposed in a smile. The picture on the right also shows how an emotional translator can be used, as a person is holding the device with a screen in the middle that shows the emotion on the screen. The big screen in the middle of the device can be used for selecting languages as my device features a universal translation. The first patent that I used as a background was the patent systems and methods for evaluating individual group and crowd emotion, engagement, and attention. This patent focuses on analyzing a person's attentiveness during an online conference by utilizing the six universal emotions. This patent utilizes these emotions to analyze whether a person is paying attention during the online conference. However, the difference between this patent and my patent is that my patent focuses on analyzing a person's emotions by putting their facial movements into a scale. Furthermore, this patent focuses on the use of emotions during a video conference, while my patent is a device that translates emotion for people who struggle with selective mutism. The second patent that I referenced was the method and imperatives to accurately interpret facial expressions in American Sign Language. This patent focuses on understanding American Sign Language by extracting the facial features. The difference between this patent and my patent is that my patent focuses on inferring the emotion of a person by looking at the person's facial movements. A similarity between this patent and my patent is that we are both trying to communicate with gestures by using some features that capture the movements of the face. However, my patent is trying to determine the emotion of a person who is unable to speak, while this patent is trying to understand the language of a user using American Sign Language. The patent apparatus for providing service based on facial expression recognition and method thereof focuses on using the emotions by looking at the change of a person's face expression to analyze their satisfaction level throughout receiving a haircut. The difference between this patent and my patent is that my patent focuses on the mood of the patient, while this patent focuses on the satisfactory level of the user. Both patents are using facial expressions to find out the emotions or feelings of a person. However, the patent above only finds out whether a person is satisfied or unsatisfied with his or her haircut. Conversely, my patent uses six different emotions: happy, sad, surprised, angry, disgusted, and fear. And lastly, the patent emotion recognition system and method for modulating the behavior of intelligent systems utilizes a system that recognizes emotion based on utilizing the frequency and amplitude for an accurate emotional result. With the recognition from the voice of the user, the patent is able to recognize the emotion. This patent has a major difference with my patent as it uses an audio system instead of the analysis of facial expressions. Instead of using the voice feature, my patent uses every movement of a person's face as it rates the movements with a scale. To go on to the benefits to the society, the emotional translator can allow a patient to freely express their emotions in a certain environment. From the picture on the right, there's a person who is unable to socialize with others while everyone else is having a conversation. In some inevitable environments, it is important that they are able to express their major emotions, as this may also facilitate the recovery process as they gain the confidence that they can convey at least some emotions to the audience. Furthermore, the emotional translator can be used to be translated into every languages around the world. Ni hao, konnichiwa, 안녕하세요, hola, hello are all languages that are only a small portion of languages that can be translated from the translator. By using the emotional translator, patients can also gain the confidence as they will acknowledge that a language wouldn't be a problem of them having to express their emotions universally. And for the future implications, I hope my patent can be later used to understand the languages of the babies. Even today, it is sometimes very difficult for even parents to understand their own child. As they cry, this may mean that they are tired or even hungry. However, I believe my pen can be used to eventually analyze the small movements of the baby to ultimately understand what the baby truly feels and wants. Also, it is every pet owner's dream to be able to have a conversation with their pets. By using my patent, I hope it brings people a step closer in understanding what their pets want and are trying to convey to their owners. Thank you.